Hello everybody on the internet. Now this is a spoiler-free review, so if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, there are going to be no spoilers. You can watch this review. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the 32nd MCU movie and the second installment of Phase 5, and I cannot believe that it has been 6 years since Volume 2. I've hated the state that the MCU fandom has been in for the last few years, so I'm glad to see this amazing movie bring some civility back to the fandom. And leave it to the bold visionary James Gunn to do it. He is one of my favourite directors. You really feel his whole heart poured into this movie and the years he spent making it. I love James's writing. Everything works and pays off, and even little things that you think are just jokes end up meaning so much more. This is the Guardians' own personal Avengers Endgame. Volume 3 played out completely differently to how I expected, but hey, I'm always glad I'm wrong. But as you'd expect from a Guardians movie, it's so funny and so damn emotional, but surprisingly, this might be the darkest movie in the MCU. What I loved about this story is that there was a pressing stake start to finish, and that it's not about saving the universe, it's about saving themselves. There are so many great shots in this movie. It's visually stunning and the practical effects are great and distinct. And I loved James's style in different scenes. And a Guardians movie is not complete without the awesome mix. And the songs here didn't stand out much to me, but they serve their purpose. Star-Lord is my favourite Guardian and I freaking love Chris Pratt. His story from the first one to now is great. He's as funny as ever, he's still the most sane Guardian, but he's in a much harder place now. It is great to finally see Adam Warlock. Will Poulter proved he is the right choice. I loved his naive, childish personality and his relationship with Aisha, and he looks so powerful and comic accurate, but I think we needed even more of him. He has so much potential, so I want to see him again. Rocket's story is the most prominent part of the movie, which was great and freaky to see. Flashbacks to show Rocket's past always happened at the right time, and Bradley Cooper brings so much out of Rocket here. Young adult Groot is awesome. No one can ever get enough of Groot, but I think this is the least he stood out. Infinity War was Gamora's true ending, but now because of time travel, we have an unevolved Gamora who goes on a different journey. This is the least I've liked Gamora, but James handled her well. I can never get enough of Dave Bautista as Drax, and this is the best he's been since the first movie. Nebula is a standout personality here. Endgame made me like her, and she's come a long way. She's actually good and reasonable now. Mantis is a big part of this movie's soul, and I love how all of the Guardians' abilities get time to shine in this movie, but Mantis's were used very creatively. I like that Kraglin has gone from having a smaller role to now having a bigger role. I liked Cosmo's inclusion in the holiday special and this. Chuck Woody Awuji is the best actor in this movie. The High Evolutionary is the best villain of the trilogy. It was great to see how so much of the trilogy connects to him. He has a powerful presence and there's something Shakespearean and charming about him, but he's also psycho. James Gunn really shows how horrific the stuff he does is. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the perfect ending to the trilogy and is the best Guardians movie. I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. James Gunn once again did amazing. So, have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? What did you think of it? What's your favourite Guardians movie? What's your favourite James Gunn movie? Let me know in the comments below, and may the Force be with you.
In a beautiful sky,